I have an odd rant this time. Something just happened to me yesterday, I think it was. Never had this happen before, and I just wanted to talk about it for a little bit. So, I went to a brewery last night that I only learned of a few days ago. Apparently, they've been out for a while now, I just didn't know about them. And they specialize in a certain type of beer I really like. They didn't have a big selection, but I wanted to try them out. Why not? And the reviews were actually pretty good. I'm not going to mention the brewery because, well, because I actually left them a pretty negative review. And after you see this video, you'll see why. You'll understand why. So I went there right at opening. There were a couple of us there. Well, not with me, but a couple of people total. Well, more than a couple. And the owner, guy, somewhere in his 50s, maybe even 60s. He's working there. Very limited tap selection and very few glasses. I don't think he had 20 glasses. So anyway, the other guys ordered their beer. I said, "Well, I don't know what I want yet. Can you give it a taster?" Okay, fine. He said, "But I only give one glass per person." I thought he meant so you can have one beer. He goes, "No, you just don't. You keep reusing your glass. Isn't that like a health code violation?" So I just reluctantly agreed because I wanted to try. So give me a splash of beer. So we did. Now here's a part that really upset me because he kept doing this all night with, well, as long as I was there with myself and the other guys. He wants you to finish your beer. So you have a little sample or even a full beer, and okay, drink it. You're done. When he always asks, "Are you ready for another beer?" He actually said this to me and the other people as well. "Finish your beer off. You have just a little bit of a sip left." What do you care? Why do you care? He said, "Well, I don't like wasting beer." I get that. It's not up to you. When you go to a restaurant and you don't finish your food, which most people I've found don't, does the restaurant say, "No. We're not taking your plate until you either finish everything or get a doggy bag, get some takeout"? Nope, you have to finish everything. No, they don't care. They will always take your plate and just throw it away. They still get paid. They still get the full amount of money, even if you're not eating all your food. Yes, it's a waste, of course, but it's not their decision. It's yours. You're the customer. When you're the customer, you pretty much call the shots. That doesn't entail you to be rude, but that doesn't entail them to tell you what you can and can't do. If I say, "I don't like this food," no, you ordered that, you will eat it. Did you suddenly become my parent? Did you adopt me? Did I miss this when we signed the papers? Well, the guy said this to me, and I just looked at him. I go, "Seriously?" Because I don't like to waste beer. I understand that, but it's not your decision. I'm the customer. I'm paying for it. Even if I take my full glass of beer and just dump it down the drain, you still get paid for it. It's actually my loss. And I saw him when he was offering the guys next to me some new beers. And he goes, "Yo, you guys ready for another round?" He told one of these guys, and this guy had gray hair. I mean, he was, I guess, probably near 60. He actually told the guy, "Oh, you got a little bit left there. Finish it off first." Why are you being our parent, dude? Seriously. You don't have any say in this. If I finish half my beer and decide, "Fuck it, I don't want any more," that's my decision, not yours. That really set me off. The last thing he said he's going to do is he tests everybody when you're ready to leave. How many beers did you have? And I actually told him, "I don't know. I have no idea." I knew how many I had, but I said to him, I don't work here. It's not my job to know. It's your job to know. You have a POS system, not piece of shit, but point of sale. You need to keep track of this stuff. And he kind of smiled a little bit, and he goes, "Well, I think you had this and this." And I go, yeah, that's what I had. I don't know. Well, I knew what I had, but no, I'm not doing your job for you. But it really offended the hell out of me when he was telling everybody, "Finish your beer off." You don't tell a customer to finish their stuff off. It's their decision. They're the one paying for it. If they choose to be wasteful, that's up to them. I don't think people should ever waste food, but It's theirs. They paid for it. It's theirs to do with whatever they want. It does bother me when I see stories on on the news, YouTube, where the average American throws away so many pounds of food a year. Yeah, it upsets me. It's food that could go here, and it could go to needy people, but they did pay for it. They can do whatever they want. I think it's very wasteful when people drive 90 miles per hour and waste gas when they could save more by driving 55 or 60. They don't care. They're just being wasteful. They paid for it. They can do whatever they want with it. Yeah, they really can. So, that's really about all I had to say about this. I just found it extremely offensive that this owner was saying, telling people, finish that last little sip of it. I can't give you any more. And he said with a straight face, just dead serious to them, you're not my parent. Don't tell me what to do. When he gave me my first little taster, probably about so big, I sipped it. Yeah, okay, let me try to taste this one too. He goes, you have some left. Yeah, I know. He goes, I don't want to waste beer. Drink the rest of that. I made it clear before I left. I was subtle but firm that I said, dude, don't tell me what to do. In fact, one of my glasses, when I wasn't quite done, I took it and threw the rest of it outside, primarily to piss him off. But I've never had a bartender or a restaurant say that. If a restaurant really told me, finish your food off before you go, um, get the manager right now or get the store owner. This is a problem. You're not going to tell a paying customer what to do. No. So anyway, I left him a very negative review and spelled that out, which is one of the few times I've ever left a negative review about a bar. And I won't go back. And my lady, I told her about what happened, and she said, "Are you serious? Did he really do that?" Yeah. And she said, you should file a complaint with the health board about, him not wanting to clean stuff. I go, I might, I don't know. But I definitely won't go back. And his beer wasn't even that great. It was tasted like homebrew. It was mediocre. But anyway, yeah. Finish your beer off, everybody. I won't give you any more until you finish it. Not your decision. Don't be my parents. That's all for this rant.